Waking up each day should feel like a fresh start, a moment full of potential, energy, and hope. But for so many people, the reality is very different. If you're waking up with high blood sugar, feeling groggy before your feet even touch the floor, or struggling to shake off that morning exhaustion, it's time to look closer at what's really happening during those first precious moments of your day. The truth is, your morning habits set the stage for everything that follows. Not just your mood and productivity, but your metabolism, your blood sugar, and your long-term health. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle, buy expensive supplements, or chase the latest diet trends to make a difference. The real secret lies in practicing a handful of simple, proven habits, consistently. These are habits that train your body to become more insulin sensitive, to use blood sugar more efficiently, and to avoid those frustrating spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling drained and discouraged. Let's walk through exactly how to take charge of your blood sugar, starting from the moment you wake up. The first and often most underestimated habit is as simple as reaching for a glass of water. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally in a state of mild dehydration. This might seem harmless, but dehydration has a powerful effect. It causes your blood to become more concentrated, which in turn raises your blood sugar numbers. Before you reach for your phone, before you think about coffee, and before you get swept up in the demands of the day, pause and drink a couple of glasses of water. Think of it as washing away the toxins and metabolic byproducts that build up overnight. It gives your kidneys the support they need to filter your blood effectively, and it primes your cells to absorb glucose more readily. If you're looking for a small upgrade, try adding a slice of lemon for vitamin C and digestive support, or a pinch of sea salt for trace minerals that aid hydration. Once you're rehydrated, it's time to check in with your body, literally. If you use a glucometer or a continuous glucose monitor, now is the moment to take your fasting blood sugar reading. But don't just glance at the number and move on. The real value is in the patterns. Is your morning blood sugar higher than normal? Has it been trending up or down over the last week? Are there days when you feel better, and can you connect those days to what you ate or did the night before? This kind of mindful tracking turns each reading into valuable feedback, not just a judgment or a cause for worry. Later, you'll check again about 2 hours after breakfast. That second reading will tell you how your body responded to your first meal of the day. Over time, these two numbers, your fasting sugar and your post-breakfast sugar, become a powerful toolkit for understanding what works for you. With your water drunk and your data collected, it's time to get your body moving. You don't need to dive into an intense workout. Even 10 to 15 minutes of gentle movement, a walk around the block, some light yoga, or a few rounds of stretching can make a surprising difference. Why? Because your muscles are one of the biggest consumers of glucose in your body. When you activate them, you send a signal. It's time to use this blood sugar for energy. This process happens even without a big surge of insulin, which means you're clearing excess sugar from your bloodstream in a way that's gentle and sustainable. The best part? This movement doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Just build it into your routine, maybe while your coffee brews, or as a way to greet the sunrise. The key is to do it regularly, within the first hour of waking up, before your day gets too busy. Now, let's talk breakfast. It's tempting to reach for whatever's quick: cereal, toast, a sweetened smoothie, or maybe even a pastry. But these carb-centric breakfasts are like lighting a match. They cause your blood sugar to spike rapidly, only to crash a couple of hours later. This roller coaster leaves you feeling hungry, irritable, and even more exhausted than when you started. Instead, focus on building your breakfast around 3 pillars: protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Think about a couple of eggs with avocado and sautéed greens, or Greek yogurt with chia seeds, nuts, and some berries for natural sweetness. If you prefer plant-based options, try a tofu scramble with vegetables, or a protein smoothie with spinach, nut butter, and seeds. The goal is to aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast. This simple shift slows digestion, keeps your energy steady, and helps you feel satisfied for hours. Over time, you'll notice fewer cravings, better focus, and steadier blood sugar numbers. But mornings aren't just about food and movement. They're about mindset too. Cortisol, the hormone your body produces in response to stress, is naturally highest at the start of the day. This is part of your physiology. It helps you wake up and get moving. But cortisol also raises your blood sugar, preparing you for action. If you immediately dive into emails, social media, or the day's stresses, you amplify this effect, sometimes pushing your blood sugar even higher. That's why it's so powerful to take just 2 or 3 minutes for calm, mindful breathing. Sit quietly, close your eyes if you can, and take slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6 or 8. This simple practice signals your nervous system that you're safe, reducing the extra cortisol surge. The result? A calmer mind, a steadier body, and more stable blood sugar before the day has even really begun. If this video gave you a few helpful tips, please make sure to share with your friends and subscribe for the next episode in this series. Now let's continue with the meal timing, which is an important piece of the puzzle. Some people feel best when they eat soon after waking, while others prefer to wait an hour or two. There's no universal answer here. The most important thing is to be consistent. When your body knows roughly when to expect breakfast each day, it prepares accordingly, releasing digestive hormones and priming your metabolism. Wildly irregular meal times, on the other hand, can throw your system into confusion and make blood sugar harder to control, even if you're eating healthy foods. So, whether you're an early eater or a late one, pick a window that works for you and stick with it as much as possible. Before you rush off, take a moment to mentally scan your day. What's coming up? Are there known stressors, a big meeting, a tough commute, or a packed schedule? Will you have time to prepare lunch, or do you need to plan ahead? By visualizing your day in advance, you give yourself the chance to respond, not just react. This simple act, just a minute or two of mental rehearsal, can make you less likely to reach for comfort foods, skip meals, or snack out of stress. It's a form of self-leadership, turning intention into action. When you stack these habits together, hydration, mindful tracking, gentle movement, a balanced breakfast, stress management, consistent meal timing, and intentional planning, they work synergistically. The effects multiply. You'll start to notice fewer mid-morning crashes, steadier energy, and, over time, improvements in your A1C and long-term health markers. Best of all, you'll feel more in control, more confident, and less at the mercy of unpredictable blood sugar swings. Remember, there's no single magic bullet. No one food, supplement, or hack can replace the power of daily, consistent action. But by making these simple choices part of your morning, you're building real metabolic resilience, the kind that lasts a lifetime. If these ideas have sparked inspiration, I encourage you to give 1 or 2 a try tomorrow morning. See how you feel. Notice what changes. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Each small habit is a step toward greater health, better energy, and a life where you're in the driver's seat, not your blood sugar. In the days ahead, we'll dive even deeper, exploring the top foods that naturally support healthy blood sugar, practical meal ideas, and strategies for handling real-life challenges, because life isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Take a moment to reflect. What does your current morning routine look like? Is there one habit from today's guide that you're excited to try out? Maybe it's starting with water, swapping out your usual breakfast, or simply taking a few mindful breaths before the world wakes up. Share your thoughts and experiences. Every story helps someone else take that first step. You are more than your diagnosis. Diabetes, prediabetes, or blood sugar challenges don't define you. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the ability to take charge, one morning at a time. Let's keep moving forward, together. Your healthiest mornings are just ahead, and it all begins with the choices you make at sunrise. If this video gave you a few ideas to start your mornings differently, make sure to subscribe. This is just one part of the puzzle. In the next video, we'll break down the top 5 foods that help naturally lower blood sugar. And trust me, a few of them might surprise you.